IHRM has a mandate that makes me excited a whole lot. But if I take you back, IHRM was founded 30 years ago. Started as an association of a few friends who were in HR and felt they needed to come together and share ideas or seek clarification on matters amongst themselves. Over time, it has since grown to what we have today, that it is an institute that is under an Act of Parliament, to be specific, Act number 52 of 2012. And so our mandate today, having started 30 years ago anyhow, is to regulate the HR profession in this country. Ensure that the professionals in HR are competent, they have the capabilities required to manage the workforce in their organizations, that they behave in a manner that is ethical, but also we are mandated to register every HR professional in this country, and they must renew their membership, because that is how then we ensure that we regulate how they operate within a workplace. Besides that, we are actually the ones mandated to now administer examinations that are related to HR. And that is why we have formed and established the HR Professionals Examinations Board, and we launched the curriculum in November of 2016.
Premiumbeat.com.
To hire the right person, it starts from a certain point. First, do you know what you are hiring them for? Do you have roles that are clear and that are defined in writing? And that's what in HR we call role profiles. Have you profiled the job so that the person you are going to look for fits that profile? Remember, it does not start with the person. It starts with that there is a need, and the need is the job. Then you go to find the person. Largely, the challenge is that people get the person, then they start fitting them into a role that first they had it crafted. So they first must decide what it is that needs to be done, and they must be very clear about what it needs to be done. Somebody can be as brilliant as they can be and technically competent. If they do not have an attitude that is easy, flexible, adaptable, they can adjust to situations as they come, it can be very, very difficult. First, you must have the right attitude to support you. So if they are not supportive, they don't have the right attitude, you actually lose it. But remember, it's about working with somebody to ascertain that they actually are competent to do the work. Why do people leave? First of all, that is the thing. Sometimes they leave if the pay is low, but largely people have tended to leave a workplace because it was not conducive. They don't feel appreciated, they don't feel they are challenged enough in what they are doing. So more often than not, they don't leave because of money, they would leave because the environment was not supportive. They did not feel like they belonged, they did not feel like they were treated with respect. They did not feel like, I want to wake up and go to this place. You want to have employees that are enthusiastic to come to the place of work, and you can see the energy and you can feel it. You want to have an employee that is also finding learning a pleasure. Some get overwhelmed because the expectation of what the job was supposed to be and what they are faced with in real life in the office setup, when it doesn't match, they actually don't show up the following day. But if you are calm and you say, well, this is the situation we are faced with, we need to handle it in XYZ manner, they are able to understand. A small enterprise sometimes runs out of funds to even pay. But my advice has always been, first make sure you have money for the payroll, then everything else has to come after. Don't pay a supplier before you pay salaries. Treat them well. Be respectful. Do not shortchange employees. If they come in and you give them a pay that is perhaps at a very low level than the market, if things improve in your business, please improve with them. Walk along with them. Whether you are giving an increase of 1,000 shillings is better than nothing, and they're able to appreciate that you actually are working with them. They may not be willing to easily tell you their personal issue because they are not too sure when it is too much to bring to business. But it's kind of like you parent your employees as well. That's why it's called human resource management, because we're working with a human being who come with other problems in their home, but they bring them to the workplace. So insurance, for me, has really always been important. We take insurance against a probability, not an actual event. It may not happen, but what if it happened? Under the Occupational Safety and Health Act, every employer, however small, you're mandated, you're required to ensure that you provide an environment that is safe and conducive for work and free of hazards. Even employees within the workplace, that's why we take sometimes, life insurance. But when you are small, you may not take life insurance, but you can take a smaller insurance if it's medical. There are some that now take even individuals. A small individual group, 3 to 4 or 5, and somebody discerning should be able to understand why it's important to take insurance of whatever items you have in the office, especially if you have purchased them from 40,000 and above. Even 40,000 is a lot of money. That is how for me insurance has come through as important. So that is how we try to ensure that really we work towards retaining our staff and supporting them in the workplace, even when it's a small enterprise.